Hello, friends of Golf Course Quality Fertilizer. Well, here's a little update. Let's see, when was it? We left for vacation. That was 10 days. I mean, it's been a while since I've sprayed
It's like
this.
2 weeks ago.
It's been 2 weeks. We did it on a Friday, didn't we?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll be
And
3 weeks
it'll
this
be,
Friday.
It's been 2.5 weeks.
Yep.
Is how long we've done it. And so he's actually seeded this yard since then, which I knew he was going to do. And it actually, if you look in here, and right here's where I got really heavy with that spray, if you remember. Notice how there is barely any thatch left over here, right? Here's the area where I didn't spray, right here. Look how thick that is.
Oh,
Let's come
wow.
back this way. So
Okay.
you can tell, almost a discerned line, actually it did make that thatch decay away better, because as soon as we come out into this area, right here, look how thick the thatch is still in this zone, right? Which is very similar to that. So it did speed up the process. In one swoop, it definitely increased the integrity of
For
the
sure.
thatch.
Up here you can
So like
really.
over here,
Yeah.
I didn't spray this way, and look, it's a lot thicker. So come this way. It's a really good example how I didn't do it on this side. Look at how discerned line difference that is. Definitely.
That is.
So that's great.
Wow.
All right. So it did work, at least on dead grass blades, right? I don't know if it's decaying the stems quicker or nothing, but we're gonna look at the stems and we'll see that. I want you to just pause that and we'll look at the stems. Hey, okay, all right, so we're looking at the spot where we sprayed some stems, and I mean, I'm still seeing stems. It might be less. I mean, they look a little strange. They look a little bit more like faded out, but they're still kind of there. It might take more time or maybe multiple applications. If you start it right away while they start dying, maybe then you won't have ugly stems for such a long time. But it's not really discernible as far as looking at the stems. So I do kind of see more stems that way, but I don't know, it might just be perception. So I couldn't definitively say, yes, it's working on stems too as well. But I assume if it's helping dissolve, I'll take that from you.
Okay.
Both of those. Okay. But I think it's definitely something that you could add into your program to help dethatch or help get thatch down. Maybe you can be even more aggressive with it. You notice where I got real thick on it, like the dead grass was almost completely dissolved away there. So I'm going to keep on working with it. I'm going to see what it does in our front yard, because we got bad thatch in our front yard and the aerification is just not enough, and I don't want a power rake. That's way too much work, and a bunch of stuff has to go along with that. So thanks for listening. I think it works.